Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello people. First, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Faiz Alwafi. I'm from English Department 2019 to, from Introduction to Sociolinguistic class. So today I would like to explain my understanding about word Englishes. So let's get started to my explanation. First, as we know that compulsory the rise of English can be studied from a number of perspectives. As a topic in historical linguistics, highlighting the history of one language within the Germanic family and its continual fusion into regional and social dialects. As a macro sociolinguistic topic, language spread, detailing the ways in which English and other languages associated with colonialization have changed the linguistic ecology of the world. As a topic in the field of language contact, examining the structural similarities and differences amongst the new varieties of English that are stabilizing or have stabilized. As a topic in political and ideological study or linguistic imperialism that focuses on how relations of dominance are entrenched by and in language and how such dominance often comes to viewed as a part of the natural order. As the topic in applied linguistics concerned with the role of English in modernization, government, and above all education, and as a topic in culture and literary study concerned with the impact of English upon the different culture and literatures, and also the constructions of new identities via bilingualism. So I would like to talk about the field of word Englishes. New Englishes of world or world Englishes has become customary to use the plural form Englishes to stress the diversity to be found in language today, and to stress that English no longer has one single base of authority, prestige, and normativity. The second term, world Englishes, runs the risk of being overgeneral, since British English is not generally studied within this paradigm. Yet, one might quibble that is world English is to form of common sense notion of the word world anyway. The term is often cited as parallel to the term of world music, which covers non-Western musical forms. We know that in all of these terms, there is a problem of perspective that is difficult to overcome. Next, we're going to talk about models of English. MacArthur's will consists of a central variety called World Standard English, which is obviously an idealization and perhaps best represented as written international English. So there are slight differences between written British and American norms. The next circle around the hub is made of regional standards or standards that are emerging. Finally, the outer layer comprises localized varieties which may have similarities with the regional standards or emerging standard. Next, the model is neat, though not surprisingly. It raises the problem we have seen before. The second circle has a geographic coherence but conflates three very different types: ENL, ESL, and EFL. Some of the ENLs have crystallized norms from United Kingdom and United States of America, but others are ambivalent between a local versus an externally based standard like South Africa and Australia. ESL may have a standard of emerging standard varieties, but these are grammatically more stigmatized than ENLs in South Africa and Australia. So the main problem with this layer is whether EFLs can be said to have standardizing forms or not. Next, we're going to talk about controversy in world English studies, the native speaker. The distinction between the native and non-native speaker of a language, long taken for granted in linguistics, is being increasingly called into question in world English research. Traditionally, a native speaker is assumed to be one who have learned language from birth without a formal instruction. By contrast, a non-native speaker of language have learned it has a second or later language sometime after being intellected into his or her native language and does not display the same automatic fluency in non-native language as in native language. In some multilingual societies, in a child may be said that several native languages, with the order of acquisition not being indicator of the ability. Multilingual speakers may switch language according to situation in a way that monolingual speakers switch styles of a same language natively. For many new English speakers, monolingualism is the marked case, a special case outside of multilingual prototype. As you know that today's ideal speakers lives in a heterogeneous society and has to negotiate interaction with different people representing all sorts of power and solidary position on a regular basis. Okay, maybe that's all from me. I'm so sorry for my mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.